joining us right now. We got a special guest. We had this guy on last year.
Yeah.
And a year later, he's sitting with us again, this time as a
Super Bowl champion.
That's right, Quinyon Mitchell with us. Quinyon, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man. So my question to you is, how, outside of the obvious reasons, how was your offseason different this year as opposed to your first offseason in the NFL?
I don't think it was that much different for real. I took some time off, and then I really just got straight back to it. I was back in Toledo training, and that was pretty much it. Pretty much felt the same.
So wait a minute, you mean to tell me you went back home where you went to Toledo to train, and everybody just treated you the same? Nothing changed at all?
I guess people congratulated me on the Super Bowl or whatnot, but it was pretty much the same vibe as how I've always been there.
I like that. We were talking this morning, Quinyon, about the mentality. And does it feel different? I mean, this is your second year in the league, right? You only have 1 year to base it off of. This is year 2. Does it feel different when you guys here as champions? Because we heard Nick Sirianni this morning talking about trying to keep it the same, right? Every single day. I know he said he's not allowing you guys to use that R word, right? We're not talking about that, trying to do it again, what that R word means. Does it feel different, or is day one this year similar to day one last year?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same. We just want to take it one day at a time. Don't want to look back at the past. Don't want to look too ahead in the future. Just focus on the day, focus on the work we did today, correct the mistakes, and just get better.
Played a lot of football last year. So, when you talk about the first year in the NFL, playing that 17-game schedule and then the playoff schedule, how does your body feel right now?
I feel good. I've really been taking care of my body, using my resources here and at Toledo. So I feel good.
It's funny because when I played, it was a lot made about the rookie hangover or having that slump in the season. It don't look like you had that. And the question I'm asking you is this: what work regimen did you have, and what steps did you take to help keep your body in tip-top shape during the season?
I'll just say leaning on the veterans, seeing what they do and trying to mimic that and put it into my own realm. So I just want to thank them for that. We got a great training staff, great trainers who help us be in tip-top shape. So I just want to thank them.
Speaking of that, Darius Slay, he isn't here anymore. He gone. You talked about he taught you a lot last year. So now do you feel that you have to fill that leadership void?
Yeah, in a way. But I feel like we got leaders all throughout. Cooper, Adoree, Keeley, all guys coming back and really just trying to lead this group, lead the corners.
What's the biggest thing you took from Slay? I mean, he's a guy that seemed to me that all you guys seem to gravitate towards, like really learn from him and respect. I mean, he's been in the league so long and still playing at a high level. What's the biggest thing in your year with him that you took from Darius?
Just the way he approaches the game, the way he prepares each and every day, like it's game day, whether it's practice, preseason game, or scrimmage. He treats every day the same.
I'm kind of curious because you played so well last year, your rookie year. Didn't hear your name being, called a lot in a bad way. So the question I have for you is, what aspect of your game was that you thought was your weakest, and what did you work on in the offseason to make it better?
I worked on everything. I feel like I need to get better at everything, every aspect.
Trash talking too? Because I heard you like to talk trash.
Yeah, I get better at that too. Man.
We want more of that.
I was just trying to get better at everything, not trying to hit one spot, trying to just perfect my overall game.
Quinyon, take us back. Quinyon Mitchell joining us here as we're at Eagles training. Take us back to the Super Bowl. And we haven't spoken to you since that. We were there at the parade, and we saw you guys having a great time and earning that celebration. What was it like as that game went on? Because you were dominating. I mean, I felt like, as a fan, the game was over in the second quarter. I know you couldn't think that because you're playing it. But what did it feel like? Because it felt like you had their number. It felt to me like you were one step ahead of them, especially throughout that first half. What was it like to be on the field when your plan really worked that night?
Yeah, it was really great. It was a great moment that happened for all of us. I feel like we prepared well, and that's why we had the outcome that we had.
It seemed like as the year went on, you just guys got better and better and better on defense. Was there a moment it started to click with Vic Fangio? Because I remember here last year, you were a rookie. Vic spoke, and he said it's going to take time. Did you feel something different as that year went on with your defense? Because it kind of built from, hey, that first month was kind of choppy, and then by the time we got to October, November, December, you guys really started to gel.
Yeah, I want to say after that Tampa game, we just had a look in the mirror. Coach Vic called some guys out. He called me out, and then we kind of just brought ourselves together after the bye week, and then we just kept rolling.
What's Vic Fangio like in a meeting? Tell us about that.
I mean, it's just black and white. I mean, either you're doing your job or you're not. You held up the standard or you're not. So it's
was the words meaning hurtful? Were there a lot of curse words being That's what Joe wanted to ask you. He didn't know how to ask. Was there curse words being thrown around, or was it more in more of a respectful way?
No, in a respectful way. Coach, I don't think Coach really cussed like that, honestly. It was in a respectful way.
So as we head into this season, second year in the defense, do you like day one today? Is it kind of picking up where you left off? Is today kind of going back to base? What's it like after playing in the defense for a full year? Now to come back year two, what was today like? Take us through the first practice today.
Today was great. High intensity. We just want to hit the ground running. We don't want to take no baby steps. I mean, it's here, the season here now, so we just got to keep progressing and keep getting better.
Eagles corner Quinyon Mitchell with us here. First day of training camp. Do you feel in this secondary that you guys, it's a lot of changes. I mean, you guys lost Darius, you lost Slay, also Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. It's a young secondary. Is that exciting for you that you guys can almost gel together and be together for a long time?
Yeah, I think that's the whole defense. We were young, we hungry, and I think the biggest thing is every day we just want to get better. Want to get better each and every day.
So the opener coming up, Cowboys here on September 4th. He gets to raise the banner. And they acquired George Pickens. They have CeeDee Lamb. Last year, it felt to me watching like you played on one side a lot, Slay played on the other. Is there, in this defense, is that what you expect again to play on your side, or do you think this year maybe at times you might move around with different wide receivers?
I mean, who knows? It's July 23rd, and I mean we'll just see as the season progresses on. Is
that something you think would be fun, that challenge, to kind of match up with a receiver, or are you like, hey, this is because some corners seem to like playing on a certain side, some corners move around. If it was up to you, what would you do?
I mean, whatever Coach Vic and Coach CP asks me, I'm willing to do.
All right, a full year and then a practice today, competing against Devontae and AJ. Take us through some of the battles with that, and how much does it make you a better player? You get to face those guys every day.
I mean, it just makes me so much better. They are the two best in the game. I want to challenge them every day. I was trying to challenge AJ today as much as I could. And they're going to make us better. They're going to make Keeley better, Adoree better, whoever on the other side better. And I'm just thankful for them.
Who do you think's winning those battles, you, Quinyon, or those guys?
Right now, I think the young buck, I think he got a lot of swagger about him, Joe, so I'm going to go with the young cat on the defense.
I got to throw this at you. So last year, my co-host here, Hugh Douglas, who played defense in the NFL, he was an all-pro, Quinyon. He tried to tell everyone that defense was a luxury, not a necessity. Yeah.
And I still stand on it.
Can you tell this guy? I mean, you were on the #1 defense of pro football last year that won the Super Bowl. Can you try to help me out here, because he doesn't see it goes in one ear out the other.
What do you mean by that?
See, Quinyon, this is what they got upset, right? Because
I
broke it down in the simplest terms. Even when you look at our team, right, most of the resources, money, is allocated to the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
So when I said defense is a necessity, is a luxury, not a necessity, that meant that on this team, most of the defense played well. Never said they didn't play well, but when you look at it, you got a lot of young cats on that defense, and you have a lot of guys like, say, Zach Bond for a minute. He came into his own and he balled out. But most of the money is allocated to the offensive side of the ball. Y'all took over last year, no question about that. But the team is built as more on the offensive side of the ball, and that's what I meant.
See, this is what we call spin. He's trying to spin.
It's not spinning. It's the truth. When you look at
first round pick like this guy, that's a big asset.
Trey Henderson is not. He doesn't have a contract, right?
Right.
Micah Parsons looking for a contract, right? Mm-hmm. Who is the young defensive end that's going back to school from Texas that played for
Shamar Stewart?
So how am I wrong? They don't want to pay the defensive player, but the offensive players ain't got to worry about getting paid. So So tell me, Quinyon, young buck, where am I wrong in my assessment?
I don't know. I just know, like, our defense, we just young and we just hungry. Like,
and y'all are all under contract,
and they're a necessity.
We just want to go get it.
See, he'll want to get off in our mess, man. He
I had to drag him in just because I need him to know what you've been saying here. All right, Quinyon, we appreciate you hopping on. Good luck this season. We're expecting another big one, and we're excited to watch you guys play. And good luck in 2025. Thank you, Quinyon.
Thank y'all.
There he goes, Quinyon Mitchell, Eagles corner, getting ready for year 2